morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are listening this audio from. My name is Cliff Tarovinga, and welcome to my official episode of Yes You Can podcast with me, your host, your lovely host, Cliff Tarovinga. I call this an official episode, the official episode, should I say, because the very first time I launched this podcast, it was through WhatsApp, and I was just doing an experiment on if it's possible for me to continue with this thing. I think that's around 2 years ago, but now I'm back on the official episode platform where we're going to learn more about purpose, identity, and communication as well as leadership. So, Yes You Can podcast is a platform that I designed years ago. Years ago. I think around 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago, with the aim of wanting to help people identify their gifts and live their purpose driven lives. So, the most important thing that we're going to look at during the course of these episodes is the issue of personal development, because I believe that in order for someone to make it in life, you must have certain skills, you must possess a certain skills on whichever area that God has gifted you in. So, Yes You Can is a platform where I'll be teaching on helping people, give them motivation, give them a sense of identity, so that in everything that they do, they'll have knowledge, wisdom, and much understanding. Right. So today's topic is, I titled this topic Just Start. Okay, just start. So under that, I'm going to talk about the 5 steps to help you get started. And the reason why I decided to start with this topic is because of my 8 years of experience as a motivational speaker. Now, I have come to realize one thing, that most people, they want to do things in life. They want to do big things in life. They want to achieve big dreams. They want to live purpose-driven lives. But one big problem, one of the biggest problems, should I say, that people face is they don't know how to start. Because a journey of a million miles begins with one step, but there are a lot of people who do not know how to make the first step, how to make the first step. So I'm here to talk about the 5 major things that I believe will help a lot of people in identifying where the problem is, execute the problem to get the much desired results, so that at the end of the day, you can live a happy life. Like I said, I have 5 steps that I want to share with you guys to help you get started in whichever area that you feel stuck on. It might be writing the book, it might be writing that song, it might be writing that movie script, it might be working on that business plan, it might be working on yourself or your body or your mind, or anything that you wish to get over with, or anything that you want to start doing in life so that you can live a purpose driven life. So, the first point that I want you to write is, in order for you to get started, you must accept that you have a problem and you need quick attention. So, number one is accept that you have a problem and you need quick attention. So, here's what I mean. So, let me give an example. My personal experience that I had, I struggled with procrastination for a very long time. A very, very long time. The longest time I can remember is, I think, around 8 years. And what happens in life is, the more you procrastinate, the more you're getting older. That's a fact. And the more you're getting older, the less you're likely to do the thing that you wish to do 10 years ago. So I realized that in order for someone to move forward, I must accept that I have a problem. And when you accept that you have a problem, you open yourself up to any change, any positive change that comes along the way. Because the more you keep everything to yourself, like, for example, I know everything, I know it's going to work one day, If it's not working, you need to accept that it's not working. You need to start moving forward, make adjustments. And at the end of the day, you need to tell yourself that, you know what, this thing ain't working. We've got to do something that works. And that thing that works is the first step for you to get positive change at the end of the day. So if you accept, so what I did was I accepted that I had a problem, and the problem was procrastination. And I opened myself up to reading books, taking classes, listening to other audio podcasts, other people's podcasts. I did everything I could just to make sure I move my feet off the ground, start doing something, start writing that book. And to tell you the truth now, it's working. It's actually working because it gives you a sense of belonging, a sense of understanding that you are a normal human being. Have you ever felt that feeling that when you do something, let's say your assignment that you're supposed to do from 2 to 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, and then when that time comes and you put your everything, you put your focus on that thing, and at the end of the 1 hour at 3 o'clock, when you finish, you have that sense of relief, you have that happiness, that joy that bubbles in you, like, yes, I've done it. I've done it. I'm through with this assignment. So if you can be happy with the 1 hour assignment that you finish between 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., how much more joy that you can experience, or happiness you can experience when you finish writing that book, or when you finish writing that song, or that script, or that business plan. So these are some of the things that you need to look at. You need to look on the horizon at what is the price if I accept that I have a problem. I do have a problem that I keep procrastinating, or I have fear in me. There's this thing that keeps drawing me backwards if I want to start something. But accept that you have a problem, and that quick attention I'm talking about is fixing your problem. And point number two is identify where exactly you need help. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Identify where exactly, or identify exactly where you need help. It's a little bit different from accepting that you have a problem in this way. So let me give you an example that if you want to highly, like I wanted to say something, it slipped my mind. But anyway, if you have a gift, let's say the problem with your gift is you are a writer, you are into writing books, you're an author, or let's say you're a public speaker, for example, and then your problem is you keep procrastinating, okay, or you don't have enough information. Because one of the things that keeps a lot of people on the bus stop is that they don't have enough information that can announce them to the world, because the world is waiting for someone who is fully prepared, someone who knows exactly what they are doing. So if you are a public speaker, the world cannot announce you if you know nothing about public speaking or the area that you want to tackle, let's say personal development, purpose, or identity. If you know nothing about these areas and then you want to become a public speaker, I would encourage you, and I can tell you that your problem is lack of information. You don't have information, you don't have enough information to put you through or to walk you through towards the different millions minds that you're going to meet along the way, because there are a lot of people who are going to have their different opinions concerning the things that you're going to talk about or the ideas that you're going to write in a book. You have to be in a position to stand firm, to defend what you write, to defend yourself, to defend your purpose. So if the problem with your gift is not having information, then what you need to do is to take classes, register for online classes, or go to physical classes, get a mentor or a coach, get someone, or hire someone who can help you do the thing that you want to achieve, because no man is an island, as we all know. But one thing that I know for sure is that as people, we are destined for greatness and we are there to help each other. So you can only identify your problem only if you set your mind on things like, I want to move forward with my life, and the problem is I don't have enough information or I don't have enough connections that can announce me to the world. That becomes a problem, and you need to work on that very much positively, right? Point number 3 is the resources you have are enough to start. Let me share my testimony with you. For many years, I missed this point because I used to play around with friends who had everything and I had nothing in terms of shooting talk shows, documentaries, short films, feature films, series productions. I had friends who had almost like everything. The only thing that they could source out was money to pay actors and do some little bit of some stuff. But in terms of equipment, they had everything. So I thought that if I want to start my public speaking career, all I need is a very big camera, a good one, a light, like everything that can make up, my company move well. Until I realized something, that it's not about the equipment, it's about the stuff you carry. Because nowadays it's very easy to use your phone to record a video with good quality sound and you post it on your YouTube or all your social media platforms. And no one can even know that you use your phone because nowadays there are good quality phones. So my point here is what you have right now. You've got to start with what you have right now. If you have a phone, you can use it to record audios. Post them on your social media platforms, the ones that you think will reach many people. Just start with that. Okay, if you think Facebook is okay, go for it. If you think LinkedIn or YouTube or Twitter or X, should I say, if you think it's okay, then just go for it. But let me help you a little bit here, that don't overburden yourself. Okay, trying to raise 10,000 to start your company, trying to raise a lot of money. No, you've got to start with what you have today. I remember I started with a phone, a Huawei Y9 2019 phone, I think, and a $7 microphone, lapel mic that I bought from a friend of mine I contacted online. I saw the advert online about selling microphones, and I called him, bought the microphone. It was $6, the microphone. It was actually the exact price was $6, and then an extra dollar for transport, I think. So I was like, okay, fine. And up to now, I'm still using the microphone. It's still working well. It's been close to a year now. And from there, I started learning that, you can do something with your life. The very first book I wrote, or should I say the book I'm writing right now, I started writing it using a Readsy application, an online application. I'm sure most of you know it. If you haven't heard about it, then you need to, look into it, and then it can help you when it comes to writing books. And I was using the same Huawei Y9 phone that I was using, writing until I bought my laptop, and yeah, it's going quite well. So I'm saying that if you want to announce yourself to the world, you need to take it step by step. And one of the steps you should take is to understand that you can do it with the little that you have. All you need to do is to strategize, how should I reach my people, and the message that you carry. That's all. Number 4, faith and focus drives passion. 3 keywords here. Or let me repeat this point again. Faith and focus drives passion. Okay, so 3 keywords here. Number 1 is faith, number 2 is focus, and number 3 is passion. If you look closely, I'm a religious person. I'm a Christian, by the way, a full-time Christian, and I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in faith. Everything that has faith to me works, because faith and imagination, when I believe in something, it's like a positive imagination that I'm driving towards my mind. I need to fill my mind and my spirit with hope, with knowing that this thing can work. And sometimes you don't need to put a lot of effort when it comes to understanding your career. Let me say, understanding your purpose in life. All you have to do is to just open yourself to faith, believing that it can happen. And focus is one of the greatest weapons that many people use in order to get exactly what they want in life. At the same time, it is the worst that can destroy your life. If you're not focused on what you do, then you might end up disappointed. I'm telling you this from experience because there were times that I would write something and then along the way stop, and then start something and then stop. And then after a while, I would come back again and start and continue and then stop, continue and then stop, until I realized that I need to work on my focus. If I am to be successful in the area of public speaking, motivational speaking, helping people identify their purpose, all I have to do is to focus on this one thing, that is to teach. Okay, so I'm telling you this because these are the problems, or number four is one of the major problems that people face when they're starting. They don't know how to put faith on the things that they are doing. They don't know how to focus, and they don't put much attention on the passion. That is why it is taking long for other people, because the effort they are putting is not matching the passion that they have for the thing. Okay, right. So last but not least, this is very powerful. Write this down. Once you start, do not look back. How powerful is this statement? Once you start, please, once you start, do not look back. Because I believe in this motivational quote that says, when your heart decides your destiny, your mind automatically creates a map to reach it. When your heart decides your destiny, your mind automatically creates a map to reach it. So I'm saying that you have what it takes, okay? Once you decide that this is what you want to do, don't stop, okay? Don't stop. I believe that nature has got a way of responding positively to the positive things that you do and the positive effort you put every single day. That is why I tell people that when you start pursuing that which you love, please don't worry about how am I going to be on the biggest stages. No, it's not your problem. Just focus on one step at a time, and once you do that, you will get to the point of where people will call you to deliver your service to them. You just need to continue doing what you're doing right now, because what you're doing right now, as small as it is, you are going to repeat the same things that you're doing right now. It's just that you'll be doing it on a bigger level. That's all. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you guys. This official episode of Yes You Can podcast. The topic is just get started. Okay, just start. And I believe I've laid the foundation on the things that I believe can help you move forward. So I want to stop here. And if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want to talk about or add, please put on the comment section below. You can find this audio on www.cliffmotivation.co.za. It's my website, WordPress website. You can leave your comments, leave anything that you want me to check out. And then if you have any topic that you want me to talk about, please let me know. Okay, so my name is Cliff, and until we meet again next time, it's goodbye and God bless you.